And welcome to the NCAA FCS National Championship game on a beautiful but windy night in Nashville, Tennessee. What a scene. You heard it during the pregame. It is already loud inside this stadium, the home of the Commodores of Vanderbilt. And that's our matchup with a championship on the line. The Redbirds of Illinois State against the number 2 seed in these playoffs, the Montana State Bobcats. Rittenhouse takes the shotgun snap. That pressure started to come, but he delivered the ball on time right to Dylan Lord. Made the block on the previous play, makes the catch on this play. Rittenhouse, a delayed handoff straight up the middle. Dawson, big hole, and Dawson's going to power his way forward into Montana State territory, and enough for another Illinois State first down.
You see both safeties deep. There's only one linebacker in the box. That means there's 5 offensive linemen for the 5 defenders. That is advantage offense. Great job of Tommy Rittenhouse getting his offense into the correct play.
Good point by you, because you see that extra offensive lineman right there take out.
Inside, defensive coordinator Sean Howe is going to do his best to hide where he lines up Iden.
Playing his final game in a great career. Rittenhouse throws, and that one is incomplete.
A little scramble drill for Justin Lamson, and Taco Dowler, wow, what a play he made in that semifinal.
Jones in the backfield. He'll get his first carry. Cuts it up the middle. Jones, who's got great speed, tackled across midfield. That might have saved a huge gain. Patrick Bauer got him on the turf.
Go Braden Zimmer, left guard. Burke Mastel. Just a couple maulers up front for the Bobcats, opening up a gaping hole for Adam Jones.
Not all sacks are created equal. That was a loss of 13. They bring some pressure here, and the throw out to Dowler. Taco makes a move along the sideline. Taco Dowler got away from it seemed like the whole Illinois State defense and gets the first down.
34th consecutive game with the reception. And what an excellent job after the catch. But what the thing I really love about it is Justin Lamson understanding it's 2nd and 23. I don't need to try to get it all. Let me get it to my playmaker quickly in space. And you see
2nd and 16. Saw Taco Dowler go in motion. Lamson looking his direction. Now Lamson on the move. Lamson's going to throw on the run. Finds Dowler. Right side of the field. Knocked out of bounds inside the 10.
He's got great size and fantastic hands.
He comes in motion now. And the fake. Lamson running for the pylon. Lamson, touchdown, Montana State. Let's take a 7-0 lead.
Well, the Bobcats strike first. The play action holds the defensive end, Reese Edwards. And that half a step is all.
2nd down and 9 for Illinois State. Rittenhouse throws across the middle, and an immediate tackle. Sobkowitz's 2nd catch to Kari Carr. Caden Dowler, the All-American safety, kind of shaded in that direction. Rittenhouse looking, and the pass is knocked down, incomplete. Going for Sobkowitz, but great coverage by Carson Williams. Bobcats defense right back out there. Rittenhouse in the pocket will throw, and that pass is caught. There's Sobkowitz with his 2nd catch, this time for a gain of 19.
That's exactly what he's going to do to you. This is way too soft up top if you're Montana State by Carson Williams. This is just a basic comeback route. Daniel Sobkowitz does a great job selling the go route, hitting the brakes, coming back to the football.
Illinois State offense now facing 3rd and 25 from back near midfield. First play of the 2nd quarter. Rittenhouse is going to dump it down, a little screen set up, and a good open field tackle there. So 1st and 15. Play fake to Julius Davis. Lamson throws across the middle, and the catch and run outside the 40. A big hit at the end of the play. The ball came out. A penalty flag thrown. Maybe on the hit. Chris Long with the catch and run.
A beautiful throw and catch, and then you're going to see on the right side of your screen LaShavion Brown coming in, and I think this is a textbook clear-cut targeting foul. You see him lowering his helmet and how he delivers the forcible contact with the crown, the very top of the helmet. That makes it an automatic targeting call. And unfortunately, Brown's going to leave the football game.
Instead of 3rd and 2, it's 3rd and 7. Big difference, obviously, there. Lamson back to pass, throws quickly. That pass caught the turn upfield by Taco Dowler, and that's a Bobcats first down. And they have not done that yet. 2nd and 2. Play fake. Lamson is going to swing it out right side. Dowler might have been thinking about a forward pass. He tiptoes along the line. Lamson's pass was forward, so Taco couldn't throw it again.
Then you get a tight end, your quarterback out to the perimeter. Really tough to defend.
It's second down. Lamson straight ahead, powering forward. Touchdown, Justin Lamson. What a first half for the Bobcats quarterback.
Lamson putting his brute strength on full display, meeting defensive lineman Garrett Steffen in the hole, but he would not be denied.
Named after Sweetness, who starred at Jackson State back in the early 70s. Illinois State back on the field, and Lord with the catch from Rittenhouse, and a gain with a penalty flag thrown across the 35-yard line. Rittenhouse in the pocket, throws middle, and the pass caught. Lord almost used the official as a screen inside the 40. Another 13-yard gain. Will I use one of these 2 timeouts after this second and goal play? Rittenhouse in the pocket is going to throw wide open, caught, and touchdown. Scotty Presson, the tight end, with 54 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of confusion by Montana State. Scotty Presson working left to right across your screen, ends up wide open. Part of Montana State's defense was playing man coverage. You had linebackers in zone coverage. Nobody tracked Presson as he worked across the field on the shallow cross.
And Bobcats offense, I would imagine they're going to be aggressive here. Lamson in the pocket, throws short. Pass caught, and over the middle, now cutting it to the right side across the 45, Jabez Woods.
And throws a strike down the seam.
And saving those timeouts, they got to the line quickly, got the ball snapped. Lamson throws, a missed tackle, turn upfield, a hurdle inside the 10, and diving for the end zone. Touchdown! Dane Steele!
Executed to perfection. Justin Lamson does a great job of just getting this drive started. Get the ball to Jabez Woods, one of the fastest guys on your team. You get the ball in space. Woods does the rest. And then, I mean, this is an unbelievable throw. Pocket is breaking down on him, hand in his face, strike right down the seam. And then Dane Steele. You want to talk about a young star in the making? Well, now you know why. Just a redshirt freshman makes the first miss. Unbelievable hurdle over Jack Dwyer, the senior safety. And Brent Vegan is fired up.
Their defense got to stop. Offense back on the field. Dawson to carry. Left side. Big gain across the 25. Still going outside the 35. Victor Dawson. He is having a heck of a game. 2nd and 10. In the pocket, Rittenhouse, plenty of time. That pass rush for Montana State has been contained. Right, leaves the backfield. Rittenhouse is going to throw. That one is caught with a big hit, but Dylan Lord hangs on. What a catch.
Creating a favorable matchup. This is a slot wide receiver on a safety. Excellent job by Dylan Lord, concentrating on that football and bringing it in on 3rd down. Really tough catch.
Kind of been the one guy to get pressure on. Dawson with the carry. Dawson broke a tackle, and he'll get out of bounds. And we'll see where they spot him enough to get the first down. Blakelock was down to 3 when they got it snapped across the middle. Nice delivery inside the 10. 1st and goal. 3rd and goal. Dawson again. Dawson stopped. He was stopped. Now, Redbirds are saying the extra effort got him in. Maybe the ball came out. Did the ball pop out? Touchdown! The right tackle. That definitely has Illinois State back in this game. A little bit unlikely that the right tackle, Brassfield, was going to be the guy to get it in the end zone, but he was right there in the right spot. 21-14 ball game.
They haven't blinked for a half a second tonight when they've been trailing. They've been in the fight before. They are a calloused football team.
The end of the first half could have killed the spirit of some teams. Big kick return here across the 35. Nicely done by Jabez Woods. Now it's 3rd and 10. Lamson, pressure comes. Pressure picked up. Lamson delivers, and the pass is caught by Woods. First down into Illinois State territory. On 3rd and 10, they get 20. Gonna hand the ball off here. No, Lamson faked it, keeps it. Lamson, again, just no sliding from this big quarterback who loves to run the ball.
His only job is to read Bauer, and as soon as he sees him kind of slow play the running back, that cues Lamson, hey, I'm going to keep the football. Well, if a defensive end is going to crash like that, you need a linebacker scraping over the top.
Dowler motion there. They're going to give it to Taco. Dowler cuts it. Back inside. Taco Dowler dives into the end zone. Touchdown. He's done it again. Birds were bouncing around, and then Taco gets it.
Well, it's a beautiful block by Adam Jones on the perimeter to help his teammate Dowler out. And then Dowler does the rest with some shit.
He doesn't want to be a cheerleader, Stormy, but he's a really good cheerleader when he's not out there playing. Good delivery from Rittenhouse. Took a big hit in the backfield, found his tight end, and Illinois State gets a first down. Handoff Glatz, left side, big hole. Glatz, that's his style. Power run into Montana State territory.
I've seen this a couple times by Kenny Ida. He keeps diving inside. Well, when you do that, you don't set an edge. And this is just too easy for All-American left tackle Jake Pope. Anytime you crash inside as a defensive end, you're going to let him go down there, wash him down, and that's what allows Glatz to get out to the perimeter.
Rittenhouse instead is going to swing it out left side. Dawson got through that first would-be tackler and gets the first down. What an effort again by Dawson. Dawson shifts, they throw, end zone, caught, touchdown! Sobkowitz and his incredible playoffs continue. All championship game long. They will not go away.
Well, Sobkowitz has been unstoppable throughout the playoffs. Nothing different about that play. Stay with us. It's going to be a great finish.
Pressure again. Lamson throws, ball knocked away, incomplete. Got tipped at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Dawson. A fake to him, throw out, right flat, caught, first down. That's Dylan Lord. The catch and run for a gain of 7. A touchdown you would think would tie the game, who knows. Rittenhouse throws, he's got his man open, and that's Lord again. Down inside the 30, goes out of bounds right at the 26. Play clock winding down, they get it snapped. Pressure comes. The pass is caught. And again, it's Lord. Still on his feet. Inside the 5. Lord! Touchdown!
Former walk-on, earned a scholarship, sits down in the hole in the zone defense, and then he just makes the entire defense miss. Just an unbelievable individual effort. We talked to the coaching staff about him yesterday. We said, what makes him so special? And without hesitation, they said it's his work ethic. You saw it on full display there. That was just a player that was not going to be denied.
Are they going to do it again? Just a 4-man rush. Lamps into the pocket, throws over the top, and almost intercepted. Almost picked off by Shadwell Kuba. Incomplete. 4th down and long.
Job of defensive coordinator Travis Niekamp baiting Lamson into this throw. Initially, Illinois State showed an all-out pressure once again, but at the snap of the football, they changed the pitcher. They rock back to a zone coverage.
Dylan Lord switched sides of the formation. He's had the big night as the young receiver for the Redbirds. Rittenhouse back to pass. Plenty of time. Across the middle, there's Lord again. Another missed tackle inside the 30. I don't think they would kick it from here. Rittenhouse will keep it. Rittenhouse sort of stumbled. Rittenhouse dives ahead, and he's short by a yard. Snap, hold, kick is blocked. It's on the turf. It's scooped up and returned back to the 45 of Illinois State. Seth Johnson comes up with the ball.
top of your screen.
Wow. He flew around the corner. What an effort by McMillan, and Johnson scooped it and kept running. It was not a great snap, but I don't think that was the ultimate factor in that play. They've had 6 kicks blocked this year, and for the head coach, I'm sure he just cannot believe it.
Illinois State showing an all-out pressure.
They snap it, and Lampson wasn't ready. Scoops it up and goes down.
Illinois State needs to take a timeout.
I think they just did. Well, they have a spread formation here, but Dawson in the backfield alongside Rittenhouse, and they'll hand the ball off to the running back. And you do risk
I don't get that. I don't get it.
That, to me, is not worth the risk. If you're going to do that, just take a knee. He's not going 90 yards.
I won a football game against the Chiefs because of that. They didn't take a knee. They fumbled. We score. The rest is history.
National championship game and going to overtime. How does that sound? Kicking game, obviously a factor in overtime. 1st and goal. Play fake. Lord, another catch. Lord breaks a tackle. Touchdown. With the extra point coming after the last field goal was blocked, this is obviously crucial. And not a great snap, and this one's blocked. Montana State. A penalty flag thrown as they tried to return it. Oh my goodness. Another block kick. What does matter is the operation on the point after and another block.
Well, it's because the holder, Hayden Futch, he drops the snap initially. And at that point, if you're Futch, you just do anything to get the defender on the ground. You don't want to give up points. Going back to the touchdown to Dylan Lord, what a great individual effort. And I mean, what an all-time great game for the redshirt freshman out of Chandler, Arizona. I mean, this guy has put on a performance since the get-go.
3rd and 10. Pressure comes. Lampson throws, and it's dropped. Incomplete. Woods maybe a little behind, but he had a chance to catch it. Kuba was there again. Now it's 4th down. Showing pressure on 4th down in overtime. They bring pressure. Lampson throws. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Taco Dollar. And a kick away from a championship. They brought the pressure, and Lampson and Taco Dollar burned the Redbirds. Here we go. Miles Sandstead. Snap, hold, kick, up, good! For a national championship! In overtime!
You want this, you got that!